Her name is Assata Shakur, a name that still echoes in America's history as a symbol of fear for some and resistance for many others. Her real name was Joanne Deborah Chesimard, and she was born on July 16, 1947, in Queens, New York. Assata grew up in an ordinary black family. Life was not easy. Poverty, discrimination, and inequality were part of her everyday world. Her mother worked hard to provide for the family, and from childhood, Assata was taught that one must never stay silent in the face of injustice. When she entered college, America was already burning with racial tension. The 1960s and 70s were decades of civil rights struggles, police brutality, and political protests. Assata didn't just study books, she was watching her people suffer on the streets. That reality shaped her path forever. It was during this time that she joined the Black Panther Party. The Panthers were not just a political group, they were a movement. They opened free health clinics, created educational programs, and also taught self-defense against police violence. Assata quickly became one of the most active and passionate voices. Her speeches were fiery, her ideas sharp, and her courage unmatched. Later, she became part of the Black Liberation Army, a more radical and armed offshoot of the Panthers. Their goal was to fight against state oppression and police violence. By now, the U.S. government had her in its sights. Under the FBI's infamous COINTELPRO program, black leaders and activists were systematically targeted. Then came the night that would change her life forever. On May 6, 1973, in New Jersey, a shootout erupted on the highway between police and members of the Black Liberation Army. A police officer was killed, and Assata was found badly wounded. She was captured on the spot. The state charged her with multiple serious crimes, including murder and armed robbery. Her trial became one of the most controversial in American history. Many activists argued the evidence was weak, and the entire case was politically motivated. But despite the doubts, in 1977, Assata was convicted and sentenced to life in prison. Prison was harsh. She was kept under constant watch, locked away from the world. Yet even behind bars, she did not lose hope. Through letters and writings, she continued to speak to the outside world about freedom and justice. Then came an unbelievable twist. In 1979, with the help of her comrades, Assata staged a daring escape from the Bedford Hills Correctional Facility. Armed allies stormed the prison, and within minutes, she was gone. It was like something out of a movie. The U.S. government was humiliated. From that moment, Assata Shakur became America's most wanted woman. After years in hiding, she eventually made her way to Cuba, where Fidel Castro granted her political asylum. In Cuba, she started a new life. She worked as a teacher, participated in community work, and remained committed to her beliefs. But the U.S. never forgave her. Even today, there is a $2 million reward for her capture. For many Americans, she remains a fugitive and a criminal. But for many others, especially within the black community, she is a hero, a woman who stood firm against oppression and never backed down. Her autobiography, Assata, is still read across the world as a manifesto of resistance. Today, Assata Shakur still lives in Cuba. She is older now, but her influence has not faded. She continues to inspire new generations to question power, resist injustice, and believe in freedom. Whether one sees her as a criminal or a revolutionary, one fact cannot be denied. Her story is one of courage, struggle, and defiance. Assata Shakur remains, to this day, America's most wanted revolutionary.